Well, hello friends. Welcome to Kiss Up Cards, where I keep it simple stamping up. And I come to you to bring you card ideas, tips and tricks, and just to encourage you in making cards and sending out kindness one card at a time. I think it's getting to be a lost art, and it is something that is greatly valued by the receiver as well as the giver. And so am part of that revival that is we're trying to take off with. It was interesting because I was sitting with my nieces having a conversation. There was other people around there, but with my nieces, and it was interesting to hear them talk about getting back to some of the things that it was interesting because my niece said, I'd like to try making old lady quilts. And I was just like, I thought that was so cute. So some of the things that we used to do way back when are considered, but they're coming back as a revival. Quilting, cross stitching, knitting, crocheting, card making is part of that too. It's not just making gifts or things for ourselves, but it's making cards as well, and there's nothing greater than receiving a card. So I'm going to show you the product of the month that was for December 2025. It's called True Blue, and it's stamped designer series paper. And what's cool is there's only two colors and various shades of those colors: Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. And it is just the most beautiful paper. So tonight I'm going to show you a design using this True Blue paper. And so let's get to my craft table. All right, down here at my craft table, I've made one card up to show you. This is the card we're going to make. So a nice detail on it. This is one piece of paper that I've cut on the diagonal, and then I flip these two outside pieces. So I'm going to show you how to put this together. Isn't that beautiful? And I got the new Pattern of Friendship stamp set because it says, thanks for being the best bestie. And that's why I bought it, was this word, because I have a lot of besties. A few besties in my life. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. Friends are the family you choose for yourself. Just a nice friendship and a nice, bold, happy birthday. And I just thought this was really a good stamp set. So this is a stamp set I'm going to use. I am using the December 2025 product of the month, which was True Blue paper. And what's cool about this is there are only two colors in all of this paper pack. And I showed it to you in an unboxing in my sneak peek at the end of 2025. And it might still be available. That's the good news. If the product of the month has not sold out, it's still available the next month until it is sold out. And if you place a qualifying order of $100, you qualify for this for $5. Great deal. But now the January of the product of the month is out, so you could get two products at $5 each. And now it's a stamp set, and it's a really cool stamp set. The link will be down below. But this is the True Blue paperback. And it's Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. That's the only two colors in here. Balmy Blue, which is this, and variations of those shades. But those are the two. And then let's flip them over. This, I think, is gorgeous. I'll show you a card with this in an upcoming video. But this is just gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful, beautiful paper. So I'm going to show you this really neat design. I'm not sure what to call it, but it is really cute. So let's show you how to do this. So because it's Night of Navy in there, that's what I used as the background. So you just need a regular card base. So this was 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 11, scored at 4.25, cut at 5.5. And so that makes 2 cards out of 1 sheet of paper. So this is half of that sheet of paper, which makes 1 card. Well, we're going to want to, I'm really getting like things all over the place lately, right? I'm just like one big mess, one big hot mess. So now this piece needs to be 5.25 by 4. So this is already 4 inches, so that's good. So now I just need it at 5.25. So I just cut that little bit off. You never know, I might need that. Some days I keep a lot of mine. So this is going to fit on like this. Okay. So now this, isn't this gorgeous? I love this. And then the flip side is like this. So this is going to, you're going to see this paper, True Blue Paper Designer Series, but with a different pattern. So let's get the cutting tool out again. Now for this one, I need 5 inches. So I'm going to cut this at 5 inches. Once you see that, you think, oh my gosh, that's going to be so difficult to do. And once you see how to do it, oh my gosh. So 3 3/4. I'll set that aside. Now for this one, what you're going to do is, I kind of have to put it like this. And take corner to corner and put the corner in the on the track, on top of the track. You're going to put your blade down in the middle and go up and go down. And by doing it in the middle, you're not going to scrunch up the corners. Sometimes the corners can get scrunched up when you go up or down. Now, this is the tricky part. You're going to turn it. And my paper moves. It moves on me. And you just straighten it up. And you want these corners on the track as well. And it shifts just a little bit. It's not to worry. Okay, get that down and go up and then down. And there we go. So I'm going to slide this off like this. Set aside our cutting tool because we are done with it. So we're going to put this over to here, but this one we're going to flip. And put this one here, and this one we're going to flip. Now, I could have decided, I'll just use this as the base, but it's too big. I could put it on white. And then the card could be Night of Navy. I could have done that as well. I mean, the options are endless. The options are endless. So I'm going to do Night of Navy as the background, just to keep it all the blue and blue. So when I did this first one, I glued these 2 pieces down first. And then once I was done, I was like, these 2 pieces are the easiest to glue down first. So you get to learn from my so-called expertise or practice run. And I'm not securing it down, but you're going to leave an edging all around. Now you can see this corner was chopped off a bit, but you know what? That's not going to matter when you get the card all together. And then this I can set in. And the center, mostly the center gets covered up. Okay. Let's shift that a little bit. It's kind of adhered to the paper right now. All right, and then I'm going to glue it down onto my card base. Where's that splotch that I wanted? It's all about a cover-up, folks. It is a big cover-up. All right, so there we go. Now let's do a sentiment. So I have one of my punches out. Don't know the name of it, but it's a beautiful, it could be on the square, could be on the diagonal. I put it on the diagonal. Beautiful design to it. I'm just going to punch it out. I try to get as close as I can without wasting too much paper. And then I'm going to do one out of the Night of Navy as well, because this is going to be the background, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's, and if you want to see how it fits, you can just bring your stamp set and lay it on top. That fits in there beautifully. So I could do that. Thinking of you brings a smile to my face. And then I'll show you what to do to the inside of the card. All right. Now, my Night of Navy is getting a little dry, and it didn't look so dark. So I have to get a refill, an ink refill for it. So what I've done is I'm using Secret C, which is pretty close. I want something under here, just to give it a little bit of cushioning. Or I could do it in black. There we go. Isn't that cute? All right, let's just cover this up because I'm not ready to do the inside yet. All right, so let me show you. So how we can get this blue pattern on the outside edge is by cutting this in half. And half of it's going to go up here, and the other half down here. So it just gives it that little bit of a shadowing. So what we're going to do is put some glue, and you've seen me do this before, this type of technique with the punches. It's just kind of really cool to do. Gives it some depth and dimension to your tags. I always like, I don't know, I just often put a color behind my white tags for some reason. And we're going to pop that baby up on dimensionals. But we're going to get our bow cut. This is Night of Navy ribbon with gold flecks. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to do that. I've got my stamp and seal, and I'm just going to put that in the center. Whoops. And lay this down. So I haven't even tied a bow. Like, we're just making like a nice little ribbon effect. Get my dimensionals. I had colored a whole bunch of dimensionals, one sheet of them, and I don't know where they are. Means I need to, I did tidy my craft room, but I still can't find them. Oh, you know what I should do is look in my garbage can. It's right here beside me, and sometimes some things end up in the garbage can. So there we go with the ribbon. Oh, that looks gorgeous. All right. And And then with, oh, this is going to look so nice. I could put some of these up here on the paper, just some little dots. Whoops, I didn't get the adhesive on that one again. That looks pretty. Stuck to my nail. This one comes in 3 sizes, large, medium, and small. There we go. All right, so we've done that. Now let's get the inside done on both of them. And so I'm going to use this stamp set. I'm going to say happy birthday. Just going to lay that on here. You can use more than one of these. So I said, thinking of you brings a smile to my face. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. Okay, let's do that. And I think I'll put happy birthday at the bottom. I always have to remember to put the stamp set down. I always put it upside down. And then I put it on my stamp set and then I stamp it and I just get a blob because it's just the flat side. So I lay that on my paper and whoops, not with that stamp on, I'm not. I'm just going to pick this up like this. And there I have both. So you can build the inside of your card with a number of stamp sets together. And so what I do is I always do a practice run on my paper just to see that everything is straight. Oh, I don't know if I could get it any straighter. So let's get some copy paper that I use for the inside of the card and let's get those stamped. Okay, so I have these here. Let me put this underneath so it gives me some cushioning. Can't find my foam pad, so I'm using my silicone mat, which does the same idea. Bring my stamp set back in. And I just put my finger right in it. Ay, ay. So I just let that sit and let the ink transfer to the paper. There we go. I must have something on there. It's kind of like a textured effect to the printing, which is really neat. I think this one I'm going to change up. Doesn't always have to be the same. Okay, so because this other one was Bestie, I think I want to use this one. So again, I'm going to lay it on my grid paper. Now you could leave a space between it. You can have it all together. It's whatever your little heart or your creative juices want to do it. Yes. Love it. All right. Now I want to get some paper because we're gonna do the inside of the card. So it's a little short, but you know what? That's okay. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. That I think is just a beautiful. So that's going to go all the way to the edge, but there's going to be a space at the top and the bottom, and that is okay. Not an issue. And this one I'm going to cut 3/4 of an inch, or 3/8 of an inch, sorry. And that's going to go over here. No, I think it's because this is my bestie card. Yes. All right. Almost had the sayings not where I wanted them. Okay. So let's put some glue on this. So when we're doing the inside of the card, I said I was going to do something a little different this year and show you how to dress it up. And this is a way to dress it up, is by putting several sayings together that work on your stamp set. So we're really expanding on it, not just saying happy birthday, but adding some other thoughts in that card as well. So just another way to use your stamps and getting a good use of them. Oh, this one I can leave a white edge. I couldn't on this one because the friends, that saying was too far, but this one I can. Okay, good. Now I use Stamp and Seal. Whoops, take the lid off. To put it inside my card. There we go. And when you're using your Stamp and Seal, this silicone mat is a really great idea to use, because any of that stickiness gets on here instead of your paper, your work surface, whatever that work surface looks like. So, and now always the envelopes. You will see me do that on all of the cards. So let's get our nice paper out, which will have to go this way, which is very easy to do. You just put glue down and attach the paper. It's probably the coolest way that I like to decorate envelopes. And when people receive my cards from me, I often hear, "Oh, look at that, you decorated the envelope too. How nice. That's so beautiful." So there is value in it. There we go. Those two go together. I could have done the other side too. So you have options there as well, what you can do. And then the second envelope, oh my gosh, this paper is so beautiful. I rarely have issues with loving anything from Stampin' Up! In regards to their designer series papers. the quality is there. Sometimes the designs I'm not as fussy on, and that's okay. Then I just don't buy that paper. I buy what I like. Buy what I like to work with, because that's what's going to give me the greatest joy. There we go. Oh my, look at those. Look at those. Isn't that beautiful? And we've dressed up the inside with two separate stamps, put them together, and built a beautiful sentiment for the inside of the card. So there you have it, folks. Some nice angled cards. I'm not sure if I've done this before. I don't think so. I've done angles, but not this one. And just how we've cut that rectangle and then flipped the two sides and come up with a beautiful, beautiful card. So this is one design, and of course the envelope. And then of course the inside, where I'm always looking now this year to improve the inside of my cards. So with this one, I put two stamp sets together to create the words in my card. I didn't just stamp happy birthday, or I didn't just stamp the top stamp, but I put them together. So it gives you an opportunity to say what's on your heart, as well as saying happy birthday or congratulations or whatever. And this was the one that I demonstrated tonight. The other one I had done up beforehand to practice. And this one I demonstrated to you, and I love this one. I love the darkness of it. And so I have a different sentiment on the front and then on the inside as well. And of course the envelope always. So I have got hair stuck in the glue part of something. So beautiful cards done up. Now this True Blue paper could still be available. I'm not sure it is or not, because I can't, I haven't checked it out yet. But when you go to make your order, your qualifying order of $100, you could qualify, if this is still available, for the True Blue Designer Series paper for $5. You can purchase it for $5. Plus, there is a January 2026 product of the month that is a stamp set, and it's all words, it's all different sayings. And that one's going to be beautiful to build sentiments on the inside of your card as well. So you could qualify for both. Now, I don't qualify for the True Blue anymore because I already have one. So Stampin' Up! Kit, you only get to purchase one. That's it. And once it's gone, it's gone. So check it out. I have the link down below to see if it is still available, if that is something that you would like to get. I'm going to show you something with this True Blue paper in an upcoming video to make. That's a quilted star pattern. It sounds complicated, but it's so easy. So look for that. Now, back to, when you place a $100 order, you qualify for the product of the month, one or two of them. You also qualify for a $6 credit towards purchasing product. That credit would be emailed to you, and you can use that at any time. Plus you get 10% off just for ordering. Great, right? And if you join my team, you get another 20% off. Pretty cool. So lots of savings for customers. I love that we are passing it down to our customers that you can save. I think I have them all mentioned. There is so much happening in January. It is incredible, incredible. So just join me. Join me in card making. If you haven't already done that, join me. Become part of my team. Become part of allow me to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I only work with Stampin' Up! I do take some shortcuts in some areas, and I just share that, or not shortcuts, but I use not other products, but other ideas within my home to use in my card making so that I can purchase more paper. That makes sense. So it's just I lose track of time when I'm card making. I just find it so therapeutic, so enjoyable. And yeah, I make mistakes. I'm a hot mess when it comes to card making. I don't know if you can see my fingers, but look at the blue on there. Like, I'm always covered in ink. My thumbs, they look worse in person than on camera. I'm constantly going, either using the hand sanitizer in my craft room, or, oh, you know what, this is really a hot mess. It's time to wash them. And my bathroom's not that far away, so it's not a long trip. But even so, I gotta wash them, because otherwise I'm getting ink or glue. Recently, just a minute ago, not too long ago, on the first card, they were just full of sticky glue. I'm like, how did I do that? It happens. And then other times I can be clean and neat as a pin. So it's just, but on that note, what I want to share with you is one thing that I always do when I am done making cards and I'm ready to shut the lights off and leave my craft room, is I always clean my craft area. And that has become important so that when I come back, I don't have to clean or tidy it up to start a project. It's done. And therefore I can start making something else rather than cleaning it up. It only takes a second. And then you can get right into your project. The other thing is, keeps your room neat and tidy. And when you have to walk in your room for whatever other reasons, I have a printer in here and other things, and have to go through the storage room. I walk in and it's like, it's neat and tidy. Oh, that's great. Whereas if it's messy, it impacts my mind. And it's like, oh, that's a mess. I'm going to have to clean that up before I start another project. And it's just, it's unbelievable. We think, I thought that it wouldn't have mattered. It didn't make a difference on my mental capacity to hold information. But your mind is an incredible piece of machinery. So I just share that with you as another little tip, is keep your craft area neat and tidy. Keep things in a certain area, contain them. Don't have everything just lying around on your desk. You're going to end up having to spend more time looking for it than anything. So just wanted to share that with you. So thank you for joining me on these two beautiful cards. I'll take the envelope cover out of the way. These two beautiful cards. And I just really appreciate that you would want to spend time with me. I love spending time with you and just getting to share the joy of card making with you, and then the joy of sharing kindness, one card at a time.